Hello guys, welcome back to Royal Gist, where we give you the right updates and what you will like to know. So if you are new in my channel, or of all you just passing by, please take some minutes of your time to subscribe, like, comments and hit the notification bell for more uploads. In his column for The Bulwark, former Republican National Committee spokesperson Tim Miller scorched the GOP for doing not anything to shed themselves of former President Donald Trump, and as a substitute simply humoring him with the desire that he's going to move away. As Miller notes, right away after Trump misplaced the 2020 presidential election and ramped up his efforts to show the election become stolen from him, an anonymous senior Republican official instructed The Washington Post, "What is the drawback for humoring him for this little bit of time? No one critically thinks the outcomes will change," earlier than adding, "He went golfing this weekend. It's now no longer like he's plotting a way to save you Joe Biden from taking energy on January 20th. He's tweeting approximately submitting a few complaints, the ones complaints will fail, then he'll tweet a few greater approximately how the election becomes stolen, after which he'll leave." As Miller wryly noted, that prediction did not age nicely as nearly months later Trump's election fraud claims culminated in a rebellion on the Capitol following a Stop the Steal rally at the countrywide mall. According to the columnist, Republicans are nevertheless dithering in terms of shoving Trump out into the wilderness, in component due to the fact they want his fundraising prowess and capacity to get out the vote in a few races. According to Miller, in present-day Republican politics, that anonymous "what's the drawback for humoring him" moron absolutely received the day. And now no longer simply that day, but today. Because in spite of how brutally and blatantly their approach in dealing with Trump's psychopathy failed, senior Republican officials, SROs, are nevertheless using it. You see, returned in November 2020, at the least the SROs concept that there has been an expiration date on their cowardice. They figured that, come January 20, 2021, Trump could be long gone, and they'd now no longer must humor him. Today the approach has been changed, simplest with inside the elimination of an anticipated quit date, he wrote earlier than noting a remark made through a former Republican lawmaker in Mark Leibovich's new book, "Thank You for Your Servitude." As Leibovich wrote, "A former Republican congressman instructed me lately that the party's simplest actual plan for managing Trump in 2024 worried a darkly divine intervention. We're simply expecting him to die," he said. To which Miller added, "Instead they may soldier on. Playing the equal large recreation of foe with our democracy with inside the balance." After all, the drawback for humoring him for only a little greater time is probable to be felt through different people. And the upside of humoring? That accrues at once to the Republicans who need energy, earlier than darkly predicting, but don't worry. Eventually they'll have the ability to inform the truth. Probably. As lengthy as he's the only who croaks first.